Inventor of water-powered car died screaming, "They poisoned me." Just make sure we're okay. Awesome. A man who claimed to have invented the water-powered car died suddenly after eating at a restaurant and running outside screaming, "They poisoned me." Mystery still surrounds the death of Stanley Mayer, who died back in 1998 on the 20th of March 20th. Despite an investigation, the police went with the Franklin County coroner report, which ruled Meyer, who had high blood pressure, died of cerebral aneurysm. Yet many of Meyer's supporters believe he was assassinated in a bid to suppress his invention. His brother Steve claimed Meyer died in the car park after a dinner meeting with the Belgian investors and had refused a lot of money for the patent to his invention. Steve also claimed sharks came a week later and stole the dune buggy along with all of his brother's experimental equipment. The story of how he died has circulated ever since, with little evidence to either confirm or deny it. A documentary was made, which you can watch here.
Right now, we have the entrenched energy monopolies and cartels. You know, we have OPEC and we have the seven sister oil companies that control all the oil and energy. But what people have to understand is that the people who run the energy business in this world, which is the biggest business on the planet, turning over $4 to $5 trillion a year, it's bigger than guns and drugs, it's bigger than defense. They control the newspapers, they control the governments. But these companies are so big that they regulate the government, which regulates them.
It's not free. Nothing is free. But cheap and efficient energy exchange is a viable concept.
Now I say that everything in this universe is free energy. It's been dreamed of for hundreds of years that somewhere, someplace, as Tesla said, man will hook his machinery to the very wheelwork which drives the universe itself.
The history of science is the history of the suppression of great inventions. A few classic stories. Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla is regarded as the founding father of free energy. His astounding developments in the generation of alternating electrical current are still being used.
There's no actual picture of Nikola Tesla out there. His real, his real face and all that stuff. What you're seeing, that guy which they're showing is actually an imposter. And there's been shown that there's a lot of Freemasonry symbolism around that guy. A lot of images of him being in a Masonic lodge, a lot of crown symbolism, all types of stuff. If you don't believe me, you can go ahead and see. Go ahead and look this up for yourself, and you need to basically pay attention to the details and a lot of things that a lot of the images there are showing about this guy. You can find them as long as you're willing to look for them.
Used today, his most notorious project involved the transmission of wireless electricity into the atmosphere, which allowed for unlimited power to be freely accessed by everyone. When his financial backer, J.P. Morgan, realized that this power system could not be metered, all funding was immediately withdrawn. Tesla's electrical broadcast towers were dismantled, and through Morgan's many close connections with the media and government, Tesla's career was destroyed. In 1977, Bruce De Palma unveiled the first prototype of the N machine, an electrical generator which uses rotating magnets to generate up to 5 times more power than it takes to drive it.
I know about the fact that the Japanese government and the Indian government have ongoing projects to produce N machines for domestic power. My partner is Paramahamsa Tiwari, who is the director of the Nuclear Power Corporation of India, which operates all the nuclear plants in India.
In late 70s, I learned from Bruce De Palma that he had carried out certain crucial experiments by rotating electromagnets.
Tiwari tested a prototype based on De Palma's N machine under laboratory conditions. The results were deemed too impressive, causing disbelief and suspicion among conservative government officials and the power consortiums that backed the project. Tiwari was forced to abandon the project completely.
It's a major breakthrough that will no doubt make motorists happy, and as Ralph Robinson explains, the Pentagon is also showing lots of interest in this project.
U.S. inventor Stan Myers released his water-powered car engine in 1988.
The Pentagon flew a lieutenant colonel in last week to look at Myers' invention. There's talk of possibly using it in the Star Wars defense program and to run Army tanks.
Myers found it virtually impossible to secure financial backing after certain Pentagon officials paid him a visit. A number of similar inventions were developed and tested all around the world.
My best friend was killed over this matter. There's a chap here, about 10 minutes away from here, driving. He has been running his car on water since 1986, with the government's permission, provided that he keeps his mouth shut. And with regular intervals, using his own words, they keep warning him to keep his mouth shut. One of our colleagues who have been running car on the water for the 10-year period now, he reckons that it's 26 times more powerful than petrol.
If you invent a better mousetrap, the world may beat a path to your door. If you invent a free energy machine, there'll be a path beat to your door, but you don't want those people there.
One of the pivotal people that I encountered early in my career was Edgar Mitchell, the astronaut.
Edgar J. Mitchell, an Apollo mission astronaut, founded the Noetics Institute in Southern California. The institute's charter was supposedly to develop alternative energy systems by attracting inventors from all over the country. Mitchell became extremely interested in De Palma's N machine. He made De Palma a paltry offer to buy out the invention, which De Palma naturally refused.
He said to me that if I ever tried anything on my own in California, I would get my head blown off. So I was scared to death. The CIA operates through various very innocent-looking fronts to find out what people are thinking and what they're inventing. Now, what's more innocent than a benign institute founded on transcendental principles to help New Age inventors bring free energy into the world?
And that situation still exists in the United States today, where a person that really understands what's going on just can't get their idea out because the alternative science and medical fields have been co-opted by the intelligence services.
And he converted this little engine to run on water. This is many, many years ago. And he used it for several years. And somehow the news got out, and one day he got visitors, and he was told to dump the engine or else. 3 weeks later, the man was dead. And the coroner's finding was that he fell off the back of a train. He was drunk. Now, it happened that he didn't drink.
Even Dr. Townsend T. Brown, the electrogravitic research scientist, has on his 16-millimeter film of his lab test, which we've got here, he has guys with the black suits and black hats come into the place. You can see where the legends come from. I mean, these guys come in and they look like, bad Bart to black man. I mean, it's classic, and these things do happen.
There is no progressive science in a world where every scientific idea is evaluated for its military potential.
Power, or energy, and control of energy equals power in the new world order that is emerging. If you control the energy, the way we get around, the way we get electricity, the way we have our TVs and video cameras and stuff, if you do the control of the energy, then you've got control of the people.
There you go. In a news report on an Ohio TV station, Meyer demonstrated a Dunn buggy he claimed was powered by his water fuel cell. He estimated only 22 U.S. gallons, 83 liters of water were required to travel from Los Angeles to New York. He also claimed to have replaced the spark plugs with injectors, introducing a hydrogen-oxygen mixture into the engine cylinders. According to the Wikipedia page, the water was subjected to an electrical resonance that dissociated it into its basic atomic makeup. The water fuel cell would split the water into hydrogen and oxygen gas, which would then be combusted back into water vapor in a conventional internal combustion engine to produce net energy. Here's an early interview with Meyer. So they do have that video. Oh, wow. They terminated the YouTube channel that had the interview video. You see what I'm getting at? How YouTube is a part of the corruptive bullshit? I'm not joking. That's the whole reason why I'm abandoning YouTube, man. And I highly recommend other people to do the same. It sucks that they could they would literally just strip all your content down like that and terminate your channel. And I mean, what would be the point? To still, promote content on such a thing. I mean, sure, people who are still on it would know, but you gotta start putting your stuff on other platforms, man. You gotta do that. Okay, in 1996, Meyer was actually sued by two investors to whom he had sold dealerships offering to the right to do business in water fuel cell technology. His water fuel car was due to be examined by the expert witness Michael Langton, professor of electrical engineering at Queen Mary, University of London, but he made a lame excuse on the days of examination and tests were never carried out. His water fuel cell was later examined by three expert witnesses in court who found there was nothing revolutionary about the cell at all, and it was simply using conventional electrolysis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The court found Meyer had committed gross and egregious fraud, and he was ordered to repay the two investors their $25,000. According to Wikipedia, Meyer's inventions are now in the public domain, which means they are available for all to use without restriction or royalty payment. Yet despite this, no engine or vehicle manufacturer has tried to copy his work. Strange. And that's it. I wasn't joking when I said that they were going after people who basically makes things that allow you to be able to have your own self-sustainable power, your own self-sustainable energy, your own means of transportation without having to pay nobody jack shit. I'm not kidding. These people are greedy, man. They are wicked as hell. So there you have it. There you have it. And they talked about the other person too. They talked about both of them, not just Meyer. They mentioned the other guy as well. How he how he ended up being killed off the train. Claimed that he was drunk. The guy wasn't drunk. He didn't drink. And this was a claim coming from someone who knew the guy personally. So both people who, the one who originally invented it was killed off, and the person who continued it was also killed off. And as you see it, no manufacturer has tried to copy that. Not a single one. People, understand, you don't need gas, man. You don't need gas to power a vehicle. You don't need that shit. You don't need to pay the system to give you power. You can harness your own damn power. You don't have to pay the water companies money to get water. You can get your own. You can literally harness your own fucking water. The problem is they got these brute assholes out there who are enforcing this fascist bullshit on everybody and literally are stripping you of your rights, and you are not even aware of it. I'm gonna end this video here. This whole thing will be submitted in a compilation, as you all will see from the beginning to the all the way to now. I would post this on YouTube, but as you can see, they don't want that on there. Quite obviously, I'm putting this out there regardless, though. You best believe this shit's gonna be out there. But like I said before, man, I'm abandoning YouTube altogether because they're using that shit as a psyop. If you're not aware, to all fellow TIs, they're using it as a psyop to basically, they basically are sending people of these perps to, and I believe like when they send these like the whole reaction thing because of Google owning YouTube. Look, man, there's a way to. I would say just use YouTube without an actual Google account, but since Google still owns it, it's not like they're not gonna know that you're watching the YouTube. They're gonna know. So it's a complicated situation, But as for me, I'm done with YouTube altogether. I'm done. I'm not. I'll put a few vids on there. Maybe. I don't know. I did say I wasn't, but I might be tempted to put at least one or two. Maybe. But other than that, I'm just done with YouTube, man. That whole freaking organization is full of shit, and they know it.